Hello, Brother Tom here. Just wanted to touch in this week. I want to share with you a quote I heard from one of my favorite podcasts by Brene Brown. And she said, anxiety is contagious. And we obviously all can attest to that these days, but so is courage and joy and love and compassion are all contagious as well. I was on a Peloton ride this morning and Fly Strong handle. And the quote I heard this morning, which I really liked, was, when you feel like quitting, remember why you started. And that's been in my head in different forms these days. What are we here doing and continuing to do? And there may be some days we all feel like quitting, but we're not. We are in this for the long haul. And the reason why we started, the reason Chaminade High School exists, is still governing everything we do. We're doing it differently, of course, but it still is the driving force to make the young men who are here, now virtually, better than they thought they could be, and to raise another generation of Catholic gentlemen who can make an influence and difference in this world that is very much needed. So we're in this together. What energizes me to keep doing what we're doing every day is all of you, our students, our parents, our alumni, our friends, the teaching staff and faculty. Extraordinary job. And the emails we keep getting, and although I'm going to say my email is like overflowing these days, just I'm sure all of us are trying to keep up with it. Some of them I just got to share with you because they really were heartening for me, and I share them with the brothers because it just lifts us all up. A shout out to John Bernardo, a graduate who reached out because we had another graduate, Alex, just graduating from college, looking for a job like everyone is, and had one and fell through, and John connected him with a job. That's that Chaminade connection we're so grateful for. Got a great email from Kevin Lachlan, and it was right after we hosted an alumni virtual sort of conference. There were about 40 of our alumni, heads of the different alumni associations on that Zoom call, and it was quite fascinating. And Kevin wrote, I have always been a fan of Winston Churchill, and particularly his famous line, "This was our finest hour." And sort of echoing Churchill's words, Kevin says, although Chaminade has had many finest hours, yesterday's Zoom conference is certainly among the top. To see the unity, the sense of service, and the expertise gathered together qualifies as one of Chaminade's finest hours. And Kevin, I agree with you on that. Got a great email from another graduate, young man that I taught, Mike Huron. He emailed me and said, hope everyone at Chaminade is well. And filled me in. He personally has been serving the United States Navy. They're doing mission flights to Spain and Africa, setting up ICUs and COVID testing sites, and also transporting medical personnel back in the United States. And Mike ends with this sentence, I cannot wait for this to pass and normality to come back and to get back to Chaminade. Mike, we echo those sentiments with you also. I can't wait to see you back here on campus. Stay safe, brother. And then finally, one of the emails I received from a student, I just wanted to reach out to you and say hello. Hope you and all the brothers are doing fine. And as an aside, all the brothers, thank God, thank Blessed Chaminade's intervention, we have all been healthy and doing fine. And this scene says, I miss the time when we were able to exchange an hello or have a conversation in person. I miss school more and more every day. I miss driving to school and then getting my ID scanned by the nice IT lady at the door who tells me to have a good day. Brandon, we miss all that too. And we will at one point get back, because even though we may feel like quitting some days, we remember why we started. What is the mission of Chaminade High School? We will get back to that. A quick thank you to all of you who have been sending us food. We're not starving, but to the Freshman Moms Facebook page, I think, organized the delivery of food, and the seniors did, and to the Creo family and New York Ravioli, the Kearns family in Copper Hill, Cooney family, and so many others of you who have been sending us food, and really, really nice. It's so company to be thought of, and we very much appreciate that. Keep your emails coming. Keep continuing to wear your Chaminade swag, a new item in the school store on our website. You need also make sure you get a collar for your dog. Buster wears his Flyers collar every day. You continue to be in our prayers. Continue to pray for all of us, and I'll talk to you next week.